All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading. It's the new moon in Pisces. Pastel dreams kind of a thing, right? That's what we came up with in the energy weather update. Makes sense. Let's see where we go. I'm just going to cut the deck. I haven't looked. I don't even know what was at the bottom. It's a Rider Waite. Let's see what the theme energy is here. We'll shuffle for the cut cards. All right? Which I'll put somewhere over here. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And look, the Page of Cups, Pastel Dreams, right? Wasn't that the card from the animal deck in the energy weather update? Look at that. Look at that. See, that's why I like doing shit right there in front of you. Sometimes my pre-shuffles are too long, but I'll tell you what, nice little quick cut. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Your dreams are trying to show you something. Pay the motherfuck attention. All right, I'm not going to go back over the energy weather update here because that's pretty much what this is talking about. I can go one more. The hidden energy. Again, another card from the pre-shuffle of the energy weather update, which, by the way, was this deck right here, the large animal deck. Right? I mean, come on. I love it. And Page of Pentacles. Another card from the pre-shuffle of see what I'm saying? That's why I love tarot. It's a wonderful medium. The odds of that happening are just an Ace of Pentacles. That's nice, too. You know. All right, let's go. That's unreal. So yeah, still in play, pastel dreams. Pay attention to them. They're trying to teach you something. They're trying to show you something. We had the Page of Pentacles there again. My student. So I'm not going to, I hold firm. I felt the energy. It was the same energy right there in that cut that I had in the energy weather update. So go watch the energy weather update. You'll find out all about that pre-shuffle. We're going to go deeper here. We're going to talk about the new moon in Pisces, which, you know, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to tell you, and again, it is a thing. The first couple of weeks are really strong, that kind of a thing. I don't think so this time. I think it's just a few days. Aries comes in like a wrecking ball. I mean, it really does. Aries season, Aries everything. I mean, we got very soon, top of April and shit, we got Mars moving into Aries. I mean, it's a big deal, right? We got a lot of big energy that comes in. I think these pastel dreams are short-lived, and you need to pay attention. Let's see where we go. I don't think this energy is 2 weeks. I think it's maybe the weekend. All right. Card before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So give me a reading here, universe. The Fool. We've already entered a new chapter. I've got somebody here who is taking a chance on you. I don't know who it is. It's a soul's connection or a soul's purpose. Now, new moon readings, all bets are off. It can be your soul's purpose. It could be a job that's taking a chance on you, right? I mean, it's McDonald's. They go to looking for the fry-o-later person. You got fired from the fry-o-later over at Wendy's, you know, but they're going to take a chance because you at least know how to turn it on. You know, I mean, that's a start. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It could be that. Obviously, it could be something else. It could be a law firm or something. But feels to me like somebody's getting goaded into taking a chance on you. I'm drawn to the little yappy dog, the little nippy dog, right? Somebody's getting goaded into taking a chance on you. Right? It is what it is. Okay. Okay. All right. I was just thinking about it. I was thinking it could happen in the other direction because the way the energy flows here. This is a friend of mine who dumped a girl once because her little his words exactly. The little fucking dog, Steve. I swear to fucking God. You know, it was like that. It's like the dog kept nipping at him and chasing him around the house. He just couldn't take it anymore. You know, it will get in the way of something. Something here, there's a third energy here. It's like the yapping dog. It may work in your favor, though. I feel like in this case, it works in your favor. All right? All right. Obviously, that yapping dog worked in his current girlfriend's favor, right? Because he became available and they ended up meeting a few months later. So maybe something serendipitous is happening here. Who knows? You know, you got to take the long view on things. If you believe things happen for a reason, sometimes you don't find out later when you can look back and see how everything played out, what that reason was. You can't just assume in the moment, oh, it's all terrible, it's all bad. You can't. You can't make that assumption. I don't like assuming, and I don't like assumptions. All right? After that, it's the Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? Re-fucking-wind. Why am I your second favorite? I don't get it. Why I haven't won the Terry Award. You know, Tarot Reader of the Year. Anyway, I said somebody's taking a chance on you. What do we do when we gamble? Right? The Wheel of Fortune, the gamble. It looked like a poker chip at first glance. What do? We take a chance, right? Let it ride. Right? I'm letting it ride on Steve's viewer. Right? I'm all in on Steve's viewer. All right. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. All right. See where we're at. See where I've invented an award. The Terry Award. I love it. All right. Well, it is Academy Awards season, right? You know, I like the Academy Awards. I like the Academy Awards. There's nothing I like more than a bunch of overpaid people patting themselves on the back. You know, I mean, I just love it. It's wonderful. General reading may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right. All right, let's see where we go. Come on now. Come on. Give me a reading. I like to time that better. I'm still shuffling. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not going to edit it. It's fine. I'm in a good mood. It's a Pisces. It's a Pisces new mood. There you go. Look at that. Knight of Cups. Started with the Page of Cups. Now we're going to go deeper. All right. Knight of Cups. Someone's taking a chance on you, and they're making an effort. All right? They didn't rent the white horse. They got a gray one, but close enough. You know, it's got some white in it to make it gray, right? I mean, I don't know. Someone's taking a chance on you. What's underneath this? The Seven of Wands. I don't think this is somebody is fighting for you as much as it is. It's a real fucking battle for this person to reach out to you, to come out to see you. It's been a real battle to take this chance on you. What do I mean by that? In the job sense, and the one I gave you over here about the fryer later, you know, the people at that McDonald's, they argued. They argued back and forth. Well, they got fired from Wendy's. I don't know if we could trust them yet. They were back and forth. There was a whole argument. Finally, they decided to take a chance on you. Well, it's like that, too, in the personal world. You know, I think the yappy dog, it works in your favor. All right? I don't think this person in other words, I don't think this person wanted to come towards you. I think some yappy dog nipping at their heels made them go, all right, fine. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. At least they're in that mentality. Okay? Thank God. All right, let's see where we go. Our reading's on the flip, top side of the deck. Let's just pull a pyramid here. That's going to be wise, I think. Here's how they feel about you. Top of the pyramid. Right? It's kind of a reverse pyramid. But top of the pyramid, here's how they feel about you. Middle is what they think about you. These are often two different things. And the bottom of the pyramid is potential final outcome for you. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. Maybe all of it. I don't know. And we'll throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this. Why? I'm going to take a chance on you and extend this. How about that? All right. Oh, God. Here we go. Whew. All right. Let's go. How do they feel about you? 8 Wands. They come again. Right? 8 Wands. They come in. It's communication. They feel like they want to talk to you. It's throat chakra. It's all throat chakra. So it's almost as though it feels to me, as I feel these feelings, that when we talk about the yappy dog, I think someone on their side's been yapping about you and moaning about you and whining about you, and somebody finally said, why don't you just go fucking talk to Steve Viewer, you moron, right? I think it's the energy coming off of that. I think somebody feels stupid for not saying something to you sooner, but everybody else around them knows it. It's just you, right? It's like they love you. Everybody else around them knows it, except you. You know, that's the energy that's around that. What's the center card? What did I just say? Right? Hello? Right? It's what it is. Everybody around them, this person has a ton of feelings for you, but hell if you know, it's locked up and cellophaned over like an old casserole in the back of the fridge that nobody wants. Everybody around them knows, except you. What's here? Red with 8 Wands. Hangman. Again, the perspective is skewed the wrong way. I've read the energy first. That's what's there. I'm not going to repeat myself. Okay? All right. What do they think about the Hangman? It's their perspective on you. Their perspective, they know they need to change their perspective. Rather than telling everybody about you, now they're going to come tell you. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let's do it. What do they think about you? When they see you, what do they, I don't know, 5 of Wands. More throat chakra. Why is that? They see you, what? What is this? 5 of Swords. Yeah, they think they see you struggling. They see, well, I mean, my burger, well, not Burger King, my McDonald's, Wendy's, Fry-O-Later thing fits perfectly here. When they think about you, they think, well, they had some struggles at Wendy's. It didn't go right. I mean, they lost the job, you know, I mean. So apply that to a personal life, which I'm assuming this all isn't about you working a Fry-O-Later at a fast food place, right? Assume that take that same thing I just said, that same sentiment, and apply it in a personal sense. They think you've had some struggles. They think you've been through it. They think you could use a break. I mean, they think that telling you what they have to say will give you a win, make things better, cheer you up. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. They think you've got some struggles in your life. Maybe, are they right? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of times people get things wrong about us. I mean, if you took one look at me on a walk, you'd think I was struggling. Or sponsored by Hanes. I mean, you know, I'm black sweatpants and a T-shirt, or, you know, and an old hat that I refuse to replace with a new one. I mean, you know, I'm either a truck driver on a break, or, you know, I'm not doing so well, and I'm fine. I'm good, you know. So I don't know. I feel like this is minor arcana because it's surface energy. I feel like somebody's got the wrong impression about you, which makes sense here because, again, blue, throat chakra. They want to come in and be your hero. We talk about that all the time. They want to be your hero. Okay. We could be heroes just for one day. Potential final outcome for you. Red with the Ace of Cups. Victory. More blue. More throat chakra. Throat chakra. Throat. It's everywhere. There's communication all over the damn place. They're taking a chance on you. They're all in with the chips. I think you get something you've long waited for. It's a victory after a long battle energy. The advice is to keep your heart chakra open. This is communication in this context from somebody you didn't even... Honestly, I think everybody around this person knows that they're crazy for you or want you or whatever. You know, word's gotten around that you could run the Fry-O-Later like nobody else. They're not sure why Wendy's fired you. But I mean, I don't know. But... either way, everybody around this person knows how they feel except you. And I think you get some vindication here or something. I don't know. I don't want to say validation. I don't think you need that from this person, but maybe. Let's see. Let's see where we go. Let's pull on how they feel about you straight up. Base energy, the Ace of Cups. Let's find out what everybody else knows already. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's get some Queen of Swords truth. Let's go. So there was definitely metaphorically speaking, a yap. You saw it fly out, right? I was going to say, metaphorically speaking, there is a yappy dog around this person. That devil goes right there. The bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups. One of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Sad, regret. Think about you a lot with no pants on, apparently. Sad, regret. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, somber, obsession, a lot of passion. They think about you a lot. You could possibly be in their spank bank with that frequency of devil energy there. It is possible. You may have picked up on that. This could be an aha moment because of that. Okay, not specifically the spank bank. You know, I'm just being me, trying to be entertaining and cheeky, right? And dirty. Why not? But at the same time here, you know, it's a little, I knew it. Right, that kind of a thing. About something. It can be. That frequency of devil energy can lead to that when I'm pairing it with that in you. And now, your final outcome. Now, why is the devil here? The Emperor. Yeah. Again, the Emperor. You want me to read it literally? Lead it literally? I don't know, whatever. An Emperor, a DM. How do they feel about you? Has been holding on to a lot of feelings, telling everybody around them, pointing those feelings in the wrong direction. Right? Completely obsessed, totally obsessed, To a point where in their mind they've kidnapped you and you're locked in a basement, with your pants around your ankles, of course, because I can see here, or they at least remove them from you one way or the other. It's about this, dear. It's about this. It's a very high level connection, whoever this is. And with this being victory after a long battle, I don't think you ever thought this person was coming back, Or if it's a soul's true purpose, which it can be with any new moon, but especially the pastel dreams new moon, it's a job you didn't think you'd get. I mean, my example still holds true. Why would you think you would get the job at the Friolator at the McDonald's if you admitted to them that you got fired from the same job at their competition? Why would they bring you in, right? But they are. Your energy is just right here. Your energy is just right where people want to take a chance on you, whatever it is, okay? Again, you just have to catch my drift. I don't think this is about a Friolator. But my point is valid. People want to take a chance on you. Let's talk about this. What have they been saying? Huh? I don't know. Let's see. 8 wands. Why is it here? Fucking unreal. So much around that devil. I'd have to, if I were to read everything, all the energy coming off that frequency of devil energy, I would have to make this an 18 plus reading. And I don't want to do that because then you got to enter a credit card to prove you're over 18. And it's a pain in the ass. All right. We'll just leave it there. All right, let's go. And I'm right, because the bird's over here in the corner laughing. You probably can't hear it because of my noise-canceling software. But he's chuckling every time I point at that devil and say anything. And he a Pisces, All right, here we go. Old Flem the Parrot's a better energy reader than I am on any given day. He just has a little trouble with the English language. I mean, so do I, but you can at least understand me. All right, here we go with the... I make an English professor cry if they're watching me. Oh, God, I can't believe he put those 2 words together. Yeah, I know. But, hey, there's no script here. I'm just pulling I got to just ad-lib this whole thing. So, hey, how about a little props? How about, Queen of Pentacles. They've been telling everybody how great you are, how you make them feel, how you make them feel wonderful. And everybody else is like, well, if they make you feel so fucking wonderful and it's so great, why aren't they with you? Well, because I'm a maniacal asshole who has to have it their way. I'm a narcissist, and I refuse to get up and call them, even though I created the problem in the first place by fucking running. Okay? All right. So the onus is on you to reach out here, Mr. Emperor? Yeah. And you're not? Yeah. Okay, good logic. Good. Good for you. All right. You're awesome. There you are. You always show up as Empress or Queen of Pentacles in my readings. This is my reading, and there it is. What's on top? The moon. Everything I just acted out for you just got played out in this one card. That's my Queen of Cups from this deck. Underwater, the redhead, right? Underwater. Everybody, again, backing up my fucking read. Everybody knows how this person feels about you. This fucker, except you. All right? Even the 2 or 3 people that walked in on him while they was spank-banking you, oh my God, oh geez, I'm sorry, I'm going to go now, knows how they fucking feel about you. Why? Because they were screaming Steve's viewer at the time, and there's a big picture up of Steve's viewer, right, on their computer screen. Why is that here? The High Priestess, big secret. What did I say? I don't know why I'm not winning the Terry Award this year. I'll tell you what, look at that. High Priestess, under the water, underwater Queen of Cups, secret, under the carpet, swept. You don't know, again. Somebody's about to tell you something you don't know, but you already know. It's vindication for you more than anything else. Again, this frequency of devil energy, when we find out about it, always makes us say, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Right? That's what you're going to get to say here. And it's a very good feeling. It's very nice. But I don't think you ever expected to get the moment. There's a tad bit, a wee bit of surprise here. Okay? All right, I don't need that. I want to see why they think you're in conflict. I want to pull over here 5 of Wands. So why do they think my viewers are I don't know, troubled, in conflict, and having a hard time? Why would they think that? I don't know, maybe. Let's see where we're at here. Knight of Wands. I almost think this person feels like, again, trying to be all righteous. Hey, I'm not trying to glorify them. I mean, they are pumping them. I mean, they might even shower before they show up and come talk to you. I mean, by doing it right. I mean, I get you. If it's the McDonald's example, somebody thinks we'll hire you, but you're going to need retraining. Okay, we're going to retrain you, which you might find insulting, because you didn't get fired from Wendy's because you didn't know how to work the fryer-lator. You got fired because you were stupid and banging the manager. That's a stupid thing to do at any job. Bang your boss. It's a good way to end up in the unemployment line or in the newspaper want ads very quickly. At the end of the day here, you just got to catch my drift. I'm not joking about anything that's not in the energy. This person's got you wrong. They think you need retraining or advice about something that you already know. They've got it wrong. Okay? This is glazed in. This is my energy of the Knight of Wands. It's the person who thinks they don't need to read the instructions. Oh, I got this. I don't need the instructions. Right? They put the kid's bike together. There's like 9 bolts left over. Well, those are supposed to be there. Probably, I'm sure if I read the instructions, it would talk about the 9 bolts that are supposed to be left over. She'll be fine. Put her on the bike. Right? Next thing you know, you're in the ER. And the doctor's asking, who was so shit stupid as to put this bike together? Right? Well, they think that's you. At the end of the day, here on some level, they think you got something wrong. Really, it's them. They got something wrong. They glazed over. They're not really digging deep enough. All right? It doesn't surprise me with this person. We know they're not digging deep, but it's a very shallow person with these 2 energies right here alone. Right? And, anyway, what's on top? I'm just saying, 9 of Swords. Yeah, they think, look, they need me. They need me. Well, of course they do. Well, of course you do. They think you need them. Okay? They think you're this. How do they think? They think you've got something wrong. You're getting it all wrong. You've got conflict going on. You got a problem. You're up all night pacing around. They just did not pay attention. They think you didn't pay attention, but it's them who did not pay attention. It's them who skipped over the instructions. It's them who just did a surface read on you and thought that they knew you like that. Welcome to most people. Right? So I say, don't be like most people. Most people read books by covers. That's it. They do. Half the kids I went to school with, remember book reports in school? Half the kids I went to school with, I'm probably being conservative, all they did was read the back cover and then just make up shit around that. Half the fucking kids, I guarantee it. It's just what most people do. Most people think they know you. They look at what you're wearing. Oh, I know you, right? At the end of the day here, 10 cups. Here we go. Somebody here is in fantasy land. They think, it's what I've said. And here's the world is the bridging energy, just so you know. Somebody has you wrong. At the end of the day, they have you wrong. They did a surface read on you. All right? Now, it could play out that they think you already know. This energy could be read as, again, they did a surface read on you. They think you already know how they feel. And that's why they haven't told you. And this guy, if that's the case for you, this guy might show up and say, oh, I thought you already knew. Right? And I'm going to tell you right now, they're full of shit. They know that you didn't already know. Okay? Either way, you get some kind of indication here. The world here is a very powerful card. I'm not going to clarify that. I'm going to clarify that because it's the bridging energy of that. So, I want to see what the contrast is here. Let's go. Tell me about the world. Interesting. Very interesting. Knight of Pentacles crossing this world. I don't like that energy. I don't. And the 9 of Pentacles. This person knows that I'm just going to say this. This person, the 2 of Swords and the Tower, this person knows that you're not in trouble here, that you're not in conflict. They know it. It bothers them that you're free, that you can do what you want, that you have this kind of, you're putting out this kind of energy. It's sort of like, I'll read it this way, somebody's putting out this kind of energy and they don't believe it. I think you might be dealing with somebody who's cynical. Cynicism worries me. Cynical is dangerous. Cynical requires a high IQ and a high EQ blended together. And most people don't have either of those fucking things. Okay? So it's really easy. That's why I don't like this whole poisoning the well thing that's going on out in the world, where people fake news everything and fake this and fake that. People don't know what to believe. It makes them cynical. You create doubt in the average Joe, and it develops into cynicism very quickly. And they don't have the depth to be able to deal with that kind of thing. I've got somebody here who's very cynical, and they're out of their depth too, big time, with it, big time. It's gone way wrong. They see that you're fine and they don't believe it. And it becomes it becomes an obsession for them to try to, I don't know, prove themselves right, if you will, or show you that you're wrong, one or the other. Take the psychology however it works for you, but that's what's going on here. That's why it's very dangerous, cynical. I don't like it. That's I always warn you. I say sometimes doubt and fear are good as long as you control the energies. You'll never get ripped off. You'll never get burned, all that kind of thing. But if they control you and they drift into cynicism, you got to be pretty strong to be able to deal with it. All right, so let's pull on your final outcome. Let's see where we go. So I think that's who you're dealing with here. It would explain, I don't think you're waiting for whoever this is. It is a high-level soulmate, though. I believe it's an Emperor-Empress connection. I believe it's one that's been coming up quite a bit. But my read on their psychology is right. I mean, you just got to catch my drift, but they're definitely someone who fancies themselves much more than what they actually are. This person may overestimate their abilities, is my point. Six of Wands. Final outcome for my viewers. Give it to me here. It's crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. It's like a tonight is your night, bro energy. It's time. It's harvest time for you. It's time for you to find this out. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's time for you to find this out, not necessarily because it's time for you and this person to be together, but because it's time for you to know this benefits you in some way. It has a knock-on effect. Rewind to back at the beginning of this video, towards the beginning. I said to you about things that happen for a reason. I think I was cutting the cards at the time, right? I said things happen for a reason, yes, but sometimes we don't find out till later why, right? You're about to find out something. You're about to make a connection. You're about to make a lot of things that are disconnected connect, and connect some dots in your life, because this person finally tells you about their feelings, which they've been telling everybody else about. Right? So keep that in mind. Again, I don't say anything or joke about anything in these readings that isn't part of the energy. Even my little dig on the Academy Awards, oh yeah, I love a bunch of overpaid assholes patting themselves on the back. I'm talking about this person for a few of you, right? There's someone who definitely loves to self-gratify themselves or praise themselves or something along those lines. They love it when people tell them how great they are, stroke their ego. They might be surrounded by people that stroke their ego. I don't know. I have no idea, but it applies. It just sort of flows. I'm channeling energy. I'm not here when I do the reading. Physically I'm here, but I'm off in a field I used to sit in when I was a kid, watching kestrels hunt. And these things you put together, it's time for you to know this for a reason. Actually, really benefits you in a great way. That is a very positive card. That is the Sun upright. Okay? No more popping off alone for you either. All right, what's on top here? Three of Swords. Why is that here? Yeah, there it is. I said you were the Emperor. Look, rewind. I hate to keep telling you that, but honest to God here, I've got an emperor and an empress. I just got done saying, I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes ago, that this is a high-level connection. I think you're an emperor and an empress connection. Didn't I say that? These two are read together in my reading. You are. It's a high-level connection. You get to find out why here. And I was going to say it right when I threw that, but I felt I had a strong energy, so I threw that. I wanted to know what it is. You are about to find out why. Why you had to go through whatever you went through with this person. Why? It is the end of this person's chapter, or at the end of a chapter with this person in your life, or the end of their arc in your life. What's an arc? An arc is if you have a walk-on a TV show, you do 7 episodes as a character, off you go, for example. You had an arc. You were in there for a little while and you left. Well, this walk-on character in your life is either about to take off and never come back, where they kill them off or they just don't bring them back because they were an asshole and nobody wants to work with them again. Or it's you start another chapter with this person. Either or, whatever it is. But this chapter is coming to an end, and you're going to find out why it all happened just by what they tell you. Right? And the bird just left again. So I'm spot the fuck on here. I don't know how it's going to play out. I have no idea. But whatever it is, for some of you, this is this person's exit. Their arc is over, right? They did a few episodes with you, they take off. For the rest of you, one segment, one chapter of your connection is over, and something new is about to begin. Either way, it all depends on this fucker reaching out. It looks like they do, but I cannot predict free will. Nobody can, all right? It's beautiful for you. It is absolutely beautiful. How do I know that? Well, first of all, Emperor and Empress connection, but I know that because of that. And I already showed it to you. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's go pull some wicked voodoo. Because there's more to that devil than meets the eye. Let's see where we go. And I got a fun little, I got a right up there with the Leo soap opera, almost. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the Leo soap opera person is here. For more people should be watching the Leo soap opera than are. I'm telling you, the psychology of the emperor, of the DM, and that fucking thing is so whatever. But there's some of it bleeding in here, at least some. Here's what it is. That devil, there's more than meets the eye there. Again, there's energies around this person that are toxic. There's energies that came in their early years that are toxic. There's core programming that's toxic with this person. There's a lot of toxin here. I'm just giving you how this relates to you, this devil. All right. Let's see. Final message to you. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. 7 Pentacles. Oh, God. 7 Pentacles right here. It was crossing. I've got the Lovers. I've got the 2 of Pentacles. And I've got the Magician. The Magician, underneath that, is the Devil again and 2 Cups. You have an untapped connection. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, I'm going to like pulling on this. You have an untapped connection with this person. I don't care if you're coming at me and you go, Steve, we used to bang 12 hours a night, 3 times a day. And don't even get me started that's 36 hours and that's way more than fucking what's in a day. I'm hearing you. Right? It's right up there with the Beatles, 8 days a week. It's right up there. I get it. But you haven't touched it yet. You haven't done anything. All right? You've burned the runoff or the overfill, if you will. The top off, they call it. It's when you put gas in your car and the clicker stops, telling you it's full. But some people, what they do is they keep pumping after that point, a little bit slow. That is actually bad for your car. It's bad for your whole system, by the way. You shouldn't do that. It puts undue pressure on it. You should just fill it until it clicks, and that's it. But anyway, my point is, if you don't, and you keep going with it, you get the top off run. You get a couple extra miles out of it or so, and extra couple of gallons or a gallon and a half or something like that. Doesn't leave any headroom for the evap system. And that's kind of what you have here, put pressure. All you've known with this energy is pressure on the system. That's it. There's an untapped potential here that's mind-blowing, and it's building up heat. It's time to release. The pressure valve is about to blow. There's frustration here that's built. This card is shaking. That's why, look at that. It made me knock this off of here. Right, there's the devil. You got a powerful connection here. It's going to be a fun connection to pull on. The universe has decided with the choice card here, with the Lovers, that it's time. Now is the time for you to find something out. Now is the time for either this person's arc to end or a new chapter to begin. It looks like for most of you, well, let's find out. Yeah. 10 Swords, what comes under it? The King of Pentacles. I think for most of you, it cuts both ways. I was going to say, I think for most of you, a new chapter begins because 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. But that could cut both ways, can't it? It could be a new beginning without this person or with it. It's hard to say. I would say it's a 50-50 split among the viewers. And I think the cards and the energy would back me up on that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Wish you luck with this person here. I'll tell you what. Interesting. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I got 2 devils. Oh, I'm going to do a pull before I do the extended. I'm going to pull on all this real quick. I may leave that there. The extended might open with this. All right. That's your reading. Good luck.